So, hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jesse Adler, and today I'll be showing you how I'm going to take a little DC brushed motor and turn it into a turbine, an air turbine. Let's get right into it. So I forgot to film myself taking the back end off, but it took a little while. I undid the 4 flaps on each side of metal with some pliers, and the back came right off. So, yeah, let's get forward, getting this stuff out of there. I just wanted to show you guys quickly for a moment. These are the brushes. They're spring-loaded, and they rest on the commutator inside of there. I'll link a video down below where you can see more in depth how a brushed motor works. So I'm just going to try to pull this out. Let's see if it comes out. Nope, it's not, because there's this on the end. So let's see if I can get this off. Can't tell what it's made of, like metal, or it's really hard to get off. Gonna try a little bit on my own off camera. So I did manage to get the end off. What I did, it was made of metal. What I did is I used some lock cutters to just like shatter it with some force. So now let's see if I can bring this out. There we go. Push it down on the ground. Get it out. There we go. So there's the inside of a brushed motor. You can see that those things hold these coils inside, and then on the inside there's some magnets. And like I said, that video will be down below on more in depth of how a brushed motor works. So now all I need from this is the metal, not the coils, not the commutator, nothing. Let's see if I can get this off. Something just flew off. I'm going to try to cut the brushes off first then, before I get the commutator off. I'm having a really hard time getting off the commutator and getting off the coils, so I think I'm going to turn off the camera for a little bit and then try to come back on once I've taken them off. Each motor is going to be a little bit different, so it really probably won't apply to your motor anyway. So I managed to get the commutator and the thing on the other side are off, so now I just need to undo the coils. And what I'm going to do for that is take a knife and just cut them and take them off. So let's do that. So as you hopefully saw in that time lapse, I got all the stuff off, so that's great. You see this goes right inside of there. Let's put it back inside, and yeah, goes around. So now I'm gonna adjust these. I'm gonna cut off some parts off of this, so let's get that. You can either use a hacksaw for this, or you can use a Dremel cutoff wheel. I'm not sure exactly which I'll use, but I'll use one of them. So I have it in the clamp there, and I'm going to be using the Dremel here and the cutoff wheel to do it. So let's get a time lapse of that going. So you can see I've done all of them, but you only saw me make 1 out of the 6 because my phone died. You can see on this one I accidentally did both sides. So, it's not perfect, but I think it might still work. And because there's so much space between the end of the magnets, where this is, and the end, I'm going to cut off it with a hacksaw. So now I've taken the plastic off the back of here so that it's not in the way, and I've sawn down this, so now I'm going to take out those magnets, because they're really impeding how fast it can go. Okay, so now I'm going to try to get these magnets out. Let's see if I can flatten down these. That might help get them out. So I went out and got some flathead screwdriver, and I got out the little springy piece that was holding these in. So now I think I should be able to get them out. Let's see. Let's do it with my hand. They're magnets, so they're kind of sticking to the side. There we go. There's one. Let's get this out. There we go. There's the other. Okay, cool. Now the inside is all clean. But we are going to have to substitute something else for these. I think I'm going to use some curved pieces of foam, because that space can't just be empty air, because that'll make it less efficient. So we have to fill it up with something that's not magnetic. So yeah, let's go find something. And I have to find something to replace them, because here you can see how much space does not have the inner thing in it. And that's all going to be wasted space. So I have to fill that space up so that it's more efficient. So I forgot, actually. Next, before I find the foam, I have to drill a hole for this piece of metal. That's what it is, if you want to go buy it. It's a piece of aluminum tube. And let me open it here. Open it up. I don't really know the right way to open these, but there we go. There it is. It's actually pretty light, lighter than I thought it would be. And then one of these is going to go in each end. And you'll see what that looks like in a minute. So I just drilled a hole in the side, and then I drilled it kind of sideways so that this can fit in sideways, like that, and blow air around. I'll do one more on the other side, but I'm not going to record it because it's pretty lengthy. So yeah. So now I've drilled a hole in both sides, and you can see they go right inside there, like that. So now I need to cut off that corner. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to sand it off. So now you can see that when I put this in here, it goes straight in and doesn't have any part sticking out, so that'll be soldered in, I think, right there. Now let's go find that foam. There we go. I've cut two off, and you can see they're both sanded down there. Perfect. Now let's get on to finding that foam. So I've cut out some foam from this piece of, like, big sheet of foam, and there it is. So now I'm going to glue it in with some hot glue. I'll see you in a minute. So I've put the foam in and cut out the holes. So now what I'm going to do is rough these up with some sandpaper, solder them in, put this inside, solder this up to close the holes, and solder it on. So I'll see you when that is all done. So here it is. As you can probably tell, I was not able to use the solder, so it's a lot uglier with that glue. But I tried it with the bike pump, and it did not work. So I'm going to use the compressor. I just got it up and running, so in a few minutes I'll be able to test it out, and I'll show you that. Sir. That was at 40 psi. So I hope you liked watching that and enjoyed that. Maybe try building one on your own. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a minute up in that video, or subscribe over there. Bye.